We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Again, it's Pollard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled up the 32-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
The tight end motioning left here. 3rd and short, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
7-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain of 24 through the air. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Sunday.
One more time with Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
3rd and goal.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal.
43.
Here's Mahomes. And this will pay off. It is caught. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Omar, ready?
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On the give, it's Pollard. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one complete to Washington. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Attack! Attack! Hey, Sunday.
Now Mahomes. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second. Touchdown to this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike.
And trouble on his extra point. It is blocked. To kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Hey, 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Yellow.
Pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls one of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
A run with the fullback, Ingle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Jackson out of the pistol. That one taken in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, hey, 43.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Out to his right. Escaping the danger and throwing and completing. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And leads to 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow. There's Ike.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
Play action here. Mahomes gives it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Now, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. On the line. Hey, 43.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. On the run to the right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, Sunday. Come back. Hey, color.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Attack! Hey, 57 color.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 49. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, Jackson. On the move left. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
It's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On third down, Jackson moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Well, we changed it.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 11 yards.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
His kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go play action with Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow. 180.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Yellow.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
That's another Kansas City
I don't need
Chiefs
to.
first down.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
You know what, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll give it up on the pick. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Real quick.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Third and short. Jackson moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
It's a gain
A
of
big play there on the scramble. 33 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Pollard will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Now down. Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Return.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. That's complete to Royals. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
At the 47-yard
Second
line.
and inches.
Yellow. Argo blue. Return.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
180.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First
Hey, Ridley,
down.
Ridley.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Now the drive starts. There for the stop.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Easy. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27. And it's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Yellow. Color. Hey, 57 colors. Right side.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carry.
And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in by Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
29, Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Real quick.
On play action, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll step up and run. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Throwing Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Look wide, get this one complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And a Raven first down.
Middle.
Up in the middle, here comes Pollard. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. To throw is Jackson. Forced to his right. too much. The pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
The tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Fight on these two. 43. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure it does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Mahomes. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First
43.
down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
57 colors.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
15. Yellow. Argolari.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down at the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and
Hey,
goal
dribble it,
at the
dribble it.
5-yard line.
Yellow. 15, yellow. Where's it?
Mahomes now to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days.
And he will score. Game on. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5.
36. Chiefs 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that ball.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Hey, Alto, tonight!
There's a short one caught by Andrews. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. Whoa! And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're gonna mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown. touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Go on, 80.
They'll drop the throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. On first down, it's Mahomes. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes, who outs another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Wait. 180.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one complete to Washington.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Yellow.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Man, I got this swag. My hat matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hat matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic.